This time I'd like to recognize my colleague from New Jersey, Mr. Frelinghuysen, for 5 minutes.
Gentleman is recognized for 5 minutes.
Thanks, gentlemen, for yielding. Madam Speaker, today tens of thousands of our young men and women in uniform are serving in Iraq. More are headed there as we speak. They will do what American soldiers do. They will serve our nation with courage and pride, and for that they deserve our deep gratitude. Today in the House we are engaging in a debate on a resolution that declares their military and humanitarian missions failed. I have seen this resolution described in the press as symbolic, toothless, and meaningless. I couldn't disagree more. Our consideration of this resolution, the words spoken on this floor, carry great meaning and weight. The actions of this body have consequences. When members speak, the world listens. Our friends, our allies, our rivals, our enemies, and future enemies alike. What are they hearing? I remember just 2 weeks ago during the Super Bowl seeing the video of our troops in Baghdad watching the game. Our soldiers watched that game. Every member on this floor should know with certainty that our soldiers surely are watching this debate, and so are their families, and so are our enemies, and so are the loved ones of those who made the ultimate sacrifice in their service to our nation. Instead of showcasing the best partisan rhetoric and working for political advantage, we should be working together with our Commander-in-Chief to honor their service and commitment, to find a way forward in Iraq that protects our nation and results in a stable Iraq that can govern and protect itself. I know that none of us are happy with the progress of the war. I know that the American people are struggling with this war. I struggle too. I am reminded that we have been sent here by our constituents to exercise our best judgment and to bring our experience to bear on the most pressing issue facing our nation, the global threat of radical Islamic fundamentalism. Last week in the House Appropriations Committee on Defense, on which I served, I asked the Chief of Staff of the Army about the consequences of failure in Iraq. I was reprimanded for getting off topic, but that is the topic. That is the point. Withdrawal from Iraq will have consequences, both immediate and in the seas of future conflicts. What will Congress do if we leave Iraq to flounder and descend into chaos? And how will we handle the next challenge laid before us? For there will be others. Do any of us doubt the determination of forces who are counting on our failure, our resolve? This is the most fundamental question that confronts us, not solely the question of troop reinforcement that is already underway. Our answer to this question will be the legacy not just of this president, but of all of us in this chamber. Over 35 years ago, I served with the Army in Vietnam. While I never much advertised this fact, I was proud to serve even as my father, then a member of Congress himself, was subject to many personal attacks on the home front from those who opposed the Vietnam War. Like many soldiers then, I wanted to do my time and come back safely. I promised myself one day, if I had the chance, I would be a better person and a better elected official for that military experience. I promised myself that I would never let our soldiers down wherever they might be. Madam Speaker, we are Americans first, and as Republicans and Democrats, we need to come together to work on solutions in Iraq and the Middle East. We're a nation at war, lives are on the line, and we can do much better than this resolution. I yield back.